He hits the second from the line. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Livingston, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. He dishes it to Mitchell. He kicks to Azili. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
The dish to Hansbrough. Nene, the screen. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite.
Thank you.
Do you think John Wall's under for a different look here for the Warriors? Azili's checked in for Bogut. Mitchell comes in for Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. We've got Ramon Sessions. Nene is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Wall. And it's Beal in at the three. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Here's Wall. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Here's Mitchell. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Curry kicks to Mitchell. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Beal. There's the pick. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Sessions. Pass to Hansbrough. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Outside for Curry. Long range from the inbound. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for... And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Mitchell is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Livingston in at the 1 spot.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Dishes to Mitchell. Clock at 6, and the pass to Barnes. For the 3. Washington with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
And both free throws good for Beal. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Livingston gets a screen from Mitchell. Livingston passes to Mitchell and misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 12. Beal gets a wide open look. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Stolen away, and here we go. Washington fast break. There's the bucket. Good. He has 7.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls.
And the final period of play just about to start. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors leading by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Stephen Curry. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
We've got Wall. Nene is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Ramon Sessions. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And the Warriors with possession here. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here is Livingston, covered by Wall. Fires from the wing. And that one's good, Barnes. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan, Stephen Curry. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
ready to win.
Losing is not an option. You want to be the best.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA. Kenny, who would you say are the best leaders on the floor in the league?
Wow. Well, obviously, the great Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs with his leadership with Greg Popovich. They're the top of the list. You know, I also like Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant's leadership is probably unparalleled or underrated, I would say, from his position, because he always has his team in position to win.
There's two types of Welcome, everyone. everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Atlanta, Georgia at the Phillips Arena. The Hawks still playing on their home court in this one. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And I think for the Hawks, they have performed above and beyond expectations thus far. As good as they've been, is it fair to wonder just how long they can keep this up?
Of course it is. I mean, I'll tell you this. They may have snuck up on some of their opponents here in the early season, but they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. Teams will be ready for them.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. Clock at 4. Here's Schroeder. Excellent D here by Iguodala. On defense, Atlanta outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Now here's Schroeder following the miss by Draymond Green. Here's Millsap. Second chance shot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I like that. Getting their offense started with
For Horford. Humphries comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Kyle Korver. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Mitchell comes in for Draymond Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Here's Cephalosha, and the rejection by Azili. Outside Curry. Curry gets the screen from Mitchell. Freak sets a screen for Curry. The feed.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen.
First trip to the line tonight. But he recovers it. Outside Curry. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Nobody near Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Teague. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. Splitter, that's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Curry with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. Down low. Here's Splitter. The shot no good. And Golden State will come the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
And here is Cephalosha. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Cephalosha kicks to Splitter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in for Mike Muscala. Millsap comes in for Chris Humphries. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Korver in for Dennis Schroeder. Different look here for the Warriors. Mitchell, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Bazemore at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Freak. 17-point lead, their biggest.
Big time finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
Here's Bazemore following the score by Golden State. Here's the screen. Millsap a screen. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Curry dishes to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. T kicks to Korver. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot off the pick. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Korver's got 5 now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Thompson. 20 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. 6 to shoot. It's Curry outside. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Korver kicks it to Bazemore. He feeds it to Horford. Hawks passing it around. Here's Millsap. That is good. Millsap's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Splitters checked in for Atlanta. Iguodala with the steal. He kicks it to Green. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Millsap with the steal. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Bazemore. Puts up a 3. Atlanta gets it back. Splitter, that's good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Freak sets a screen for Thompson. Right at the free throw line, and he gets it back. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Millsap a screen. Splitter with a screen on Thompson. T kicks to Splitter, and he dunks it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. They grabbed their own miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Teague against Curry. Outside Teague. One second left, and Thompson sends it back. That'll do it for the first.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Mitchell in at the 4 spot. He's out there with Iguodala. Livingston is out there with Charlie Villanueva. And it's Ramirez in at the shooting guard.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Mitchell passes to Ramirez. Here's Mitchell. So we see the Warriors get the win.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us how you were able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight.
You know, we missed some key shots, but in the end, we just stuck together and played good defense. You know, we helped each other out, so we played real good collectively tonight.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.